And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the Self-Developed YouTube channel, guys. Now in this one, titled it a little bit differently, guys. It's the fall energy. It's definitely coming in full effect, which I'm not complaining. It's amazing. It's definitely very changing, but let me explain, right? I believe I titled this How to Let Go, okay? And exactly just that. And as a bit of context to you guys, these past couple weeks have not been the easiest for myself, and I feel a lot of you guys out there, as like I said, fall is in full effect. The trees are beautiful. It's an amazing, magical time, but with any season there comes change, right? This is inevitable, and fall is, I would argue fall is probably the most prominent season that conveys change, like emotional change. So much is just dying, letting go, similar to fall, and this is why I'm saying the title, How to Let Go. This is a reminder to myself, a video to myself, and hopefully this can help you guys. So when I say how to let go, let's bring it back to the seasons, okay? Now summertime, which obviously fall comes right after summer. So summer is a very hot yang season, right? We're moving, we're getting it going. The sun is in the sky the longest. We have the most amount of energy, serotonin. We are going, okay? This is when we usually, for the most part, reap the most amount of rewards in life, right? This is when my channel really began to skyrocket. Maybe this is when you lose a bunch of weight. This is when you gain a lot of money. Like, it's a very go, go, go fire season. Now, winter, on the other hand, like I've said many times to you guys, this is almost the opposite. It's very cold. It's the yin, right? It's water. It's fluid. It's darker. There is very little sun in the sky, right? The sun sets at it gets dark at like 4 o'clock, right? And if you're in Scandinavian countries, right? Like if you're in like Iceland and shit like that, man, it gets dark quick. Anyways, this is a very cultivating season. It's the opposite. This is when we would normally stay inside and hibernate, right? Maybe really work on passions and crafts, like build, like forge. You think of like Lord of the Rings, right? Like they're in like their caverns, just building things, right? Like the elves, the dwarves, just for days and days and months. So when the next summer comes, or the next war comes, the next upbringing or going out, they have the tools with the right amount of capacity, right? Now, fall's interesting because fall's in the middle of that, right? We just come from summer and we are now transitioning into winter. So, I mean, you look at the leaves, right? As they begin to fall, the trees begin to kind of lose their potency, their vibrancy, right? They're dying. I mean, really, that's what's happening, that the leaves are falling. And this exactly happens to us as human beings, right? So for myself, guys, summer David was very get it going. It's very yang. It was wake up at 6 in the morning every day, crush this, crush that. Where now, the past couple weeks in particular, I've been feeling this almost decline in energy, this decline in, I don't want to say motivation, but that summer energy, David, is dying off, just like the leaves, right? And only recently, being yesterday, these past couple days, have I finally been coming to grips with that and accepting that I am changing into fall David. I am changing and metamorphosizing into winter David, right? They're very different. One is not better than the other, but they are very different, and they will embody different characteristics. I'm saying this for you guys too, because I'm no special snowflake, and I know a lot of you guys are relating with this. You are going and transitioning from your summer you to your winter you, and that process is not easy, but what I am telling you is to go with it, is to let go, is to allow that process to happen. Because if you don't, if I were to continuously fight to try to hold on to summer David, inevitably, dude, it's not going to work. You can't control life. Well, one of my favorite paintings, and I actually ordered it for my room there. It's going to be my second tattoo eventually. I need my first eventually. But it's The Great Wave. It's a Japanese art piece, and it's called The Great Wave. And it's this massive tsunami-looking wave. I'm sure some of you guys have seen it in like sushi restaurants. This massive wave. It's beautiful. And there's these little tiny boats, right? So these boats, the analogy is these boats is, the wave is life, and these boats are kind of like us as people. And these boats think that they can fight the wave or try to go against the wave, hold back onto summer David. And what inevitably happens is the wave crashes them. It kills them. They drown. The wave does not give a shit that... The wave doesn't care on what you want or what you don't want. The wave's going to do what the wave's going to do. You think leaves or trees say like, you know what? Nah, this fall season, I actually want to keep my leaves. Doesn't matter. Unless you're a tree that never, evergreens that never lose their leaves, it's not going to happen. It's not in your cards. So I'm saying go with it. Let go and transition. Maybe this means sleeping in a little bit more. Maybe this means toning it back with your vigorous summer activities, maybe toning back the gym a tad. Maybe it means doing more parasympathetic activities. It could be more yoga. It could be maybe more cultivating, drawing. Maybe for me, it's another business I want to start, which is, I'll completely tell you guys, it's clothing actually. I'm not going to say anything else, but maybe it's that, and taking my hands off, maybe YouTube a little bit, right? it's very hard to say exactly what is and what isn't summer versus winter, but I'm telling you guys to let go and to trust that process. Easier said than done. It's one of the trickiest things. And if you don't, like I said, that great wave will take you. My anxiety has not been this bad in a very long time. And that was happening because that was life's wave. And every time I fought against it and said, nope, I'm going to stick with summer. No, I don't care about this wave. I'm going to keep doing it. The wave got bigger and bigger and bigger. And it kept swarming me every single time. So eventually I said, you know what? Fuck it. Like, fuck it, man. I can't fight this shit. And you can't. You cannot fight the wave. Be one of those little boats, you will drown. Life is powerful. We are nothing compared to life. And I say that in a very empowering way. Okay? So go with it, guys. Trust it. Enter your winter season. And summer will come again, right? We just have to let go of this attachment and pride of who we were to become who we need to be. This is how life works. All right, and it's very beautiful. So that is it, guys. I'm going to finish it there. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, guys. As always, you know the plugs, one-on-one coaching. We have the workshop and the course, guys. The workshop, though, I believe you guys are watching this on Wednesday. We go live on Sunday, guys. The workshop of October. Holy crap, that's weird to say. Yes, we go live on Sunday. Guys, it's 10% off. I would love to have you guys all part of the journey. It is 4 one-hour live stream group coaching calls with a private Facebook group. So it's myself and a small group of you guys. All right, if you're interested, all links are down below. And yeah, I'm super stoked. I love these, and it's amazing. So that is that, guys. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Enter your winter/fall season, and let's just enjoy the ride, okay? That is it. Till then, guys, peace.